Josh from CrossFit Metro East. Hey, we're starting a new series this week. It's going to be going for 4 weeks. We asked you guys some information on what you wanted to see skill-wise. So on Thursdays, we typically work on skill work. We allow for goat and makeup time. But over the next 4 weeks, we're going to give you 4 different movements that we want you to work on. And it's going to start with a video on Wednesday night so that you can kind of see the prep that we're going to be working on Thursday classes. And then the next week, we'll change it up a little bit. Now, the goal is not to only work on these in 1 week, but to continue to progress on these over the next 4 weeks. So today or this week we're working on the toe to bar. So there's some progressions that we're going to go through first and foremost. We want to talk about just regular range of motion of the toe to bar, what the proper range is, and what we should be looking for with grip and range of motion, things like that. So we're going to start out with the full movement. The full movement of the toe to bar, we want to be able to have a open plane here at the bottom, so our toes should be breaking our frontal plane, and when we get to the top of the movement, our toes should hit at the same time between the hands. So open and hit, open and hit. Now, today we're going to be working on the kipping progressions of the toe to bar. We're going to show you a strict movement as well, but the first thing is we're going to talk about the kip. So we'll show you a couple kipping toe to bar, full range, and then we're going to break down the movement. Open, touch. Okay, so first we're going to talk about grip. So we're going to bring the camera over. We're going to zoom in on the grip. We mentioned this in our pull-up video not too long ago, but we talked about having a grip on the bar where our hand is a little bit more on top of the bar, okay? So notice here, my hand is on top. I'm not hanging on with just barely my fingers. So to do that, you may need to get into or get onto a box or stack a couple plates to make sure that you can grip up here, not way down here. Because by the time you get to this 3rd or 4th kip, you may be on your fingertips, which is going to change on how the toes hit the bar. The second thing we're going to talk about is shoulder position. So most of us don't have amazing overhead mobility. So when we get overhead, we can't get that open position with the shoulders. So because of that, we also have this like massive pull down that happens at our lats. So a couple things. Number one, you won't be able to keep that pull down for very long. And the other thing that does is actually get you away from the bar. So it's just inefficient motion.